like to do an experiment. I need 10 volunteers, okay? This is not a trick. I need 10 volunteers. Would you please? And if you don't want to raise your hand, then I'm gonna start pointing you out.
The first thing that went through my mind was, as I was walking up to the stage, is what am I doing and why am I doing this? And I had no idea.
I don't know what really pulled me out of the seat that Sunday morning. I was sitting there and had been praying up to that point of trying, what can I get more involved with?
I stood up because when you never know what's going to happen, it's better to go for it than sit there and do nothing.
Well, actually, we were in the third service that day, and it looked like Tom just kind of needed some help down there. So I went down with a group of other people and took the stage and had no idea what we were getting into.
Something inside me just said, stand up and be a volunteer.
Okay, I want to start something today that I'll just call the Kingdom Project. And we're going to do an experiment here today. I got a gift that I want to give every one of you, okay? I'd like to give this to every single one of you. I'd like for you to tell the audience what I'm giving you. Would you do that, please? Somebody shout it out.
$100. When I got up there, it seemed like everyone was happy jumping around when they got the $100 in the bill, and it felt like someone had just given me like 2 bags of cement and they were wet.
What was going through my head was the first thing was, oh no, I need to give this back. That was my first thought.
I was excited about it. You know, I immediately started thinking about how to raise more funds and what to do with the money.
I want to give you a challenge to what the parable of the talents teaches us. I want you to multiply that money. And then I want you to pray, and I want you to ask God what you could do to extend His kingdom in the next 90 days.
I got up there, and when Tom described what he wanted us to do, it was a little bit different than what I thought.
And the first thing that entered my mind is, what am I going to do?
So give a little bit of your love to me.
I really wanted the focus to be on following the directions, praying about this first. I wanted this to be God's efforts, not mine.
And so I needed to go back and regroup and think and pray and ask God for some help on where I should go and what direction I should go in.
From there, God started working immediately.
You follow me? And at the end of 90 days, we're going to report back. So before you leave, you got to sign on the line that you took $100 from church today, okay?
Shortly after that, I've had a strong passion for children all of my life. And I thought I'd try to do something with Back to Back Mission Group.
But when he said to pray on it, and I thought, man, this is going to be interesting. But then when he said you've got 3 months, I didn't realize that this would be how involved it was going to be.
And I chose to Teen Challenge. What was pulled me to Teen Challenge was they are looking into opening a maternity women's home.
God just told me, this is where you need to go. This is where you need to spend your time, and that's what I did. I went to the coordinator for East Walnut Hills Baptist Church, Judy Caldwell, that I work with, and I asked her, you know, tell me what you need and prioritize that list for me, and that's exactly what she did. And I've gotten everything that she asked for, but 3 things which I'm still working on for her.
Give a little bit of your love to me.
Hi, I'm Sam Wardrum. I go to Sims Elementary. I am from Ohio, but my parents are from Lebanon, which is in Asia.
My name is Maral Sakayan. We moved here while I was pregnant to Sam. We moved to Cincinnati, and Sam is born here.
It has definitely made me a more giving person, and it tells me to think of people before yourself. So if I had a dollar bill and I saw a person was suffering, he needs it more than me, so I would give it to him.
First of all, I told him maybe it's only for adults. And then he said, maybe if I go, Mom, if they don't want me, I'll come back. I said, okay, go ahead. But when we went out of the church, he told me, Mom, while I was standing there and he handed me that $100, I knew that he's gonna ask, that $100 is gonna be for a good cause.
And I saw a man that was sick and couldn't afford his medical bills. So he couldn't support his family, and he was the man who had to work in the family. So when I realized he needed the money most, I said I have to give this money to him. I baked cookies and went around my neighborhood and friends and told them that this was for a special cause and we were going to give them a box of cookies if they would like to donate. And we let them choose the price because we knew that they were going to be generous. They were proud of me for doing this volunteer job and they were willing to help. 600 cookies and $600. What I'm mostly going to remember is how one person can make such a difference and how being helpful is an advantage, not a thing you have to do.